Ah, just thought I'd share a couple of things that I'm grateful for today. One is I'm grateful that we have the funds to have a decent life, that we can eat well, we've got a good place to live. I'm also grateful for the fact that a certain store that we went to this morning, I won't name it, but it's a big box store, from where Barbara gets her hearing aids. Oh, what's happened here? Anyway, from where she gets her hearing aids, this is kind of silly. Hold on, my computer went kind of wacky on me. Whoa, I know what's happened here. Anyway, the place from where my wife got her hearing aids is fixing the fact that she used to stream to the TV. Why can't I go out of this thing here? This is silly. Whoops. Oh dear. We may have to start this again. I am not sure where we are in this whole situation. Well, I don't know why this thing's behaving the way it is. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can. Oh dear. Well, we seem to have a technical issue here. So I am going to... Oh, I don't know what's going on, but we can get over it. There's no issue that we can't get over, right? Anyway, I'm grateful that she can now stream the TV to her hearing aids. Why? Because when she does that, she can just watch her own programs, and guess what? I can carry on reading or doing whatever I'm doing. It's really kind of cool. So after she got her new hearing aids, for a while we couldn't do that. But anyway, the technician managed to somehow, thanks to looking online and doing a couple of things, she managed to get my wife's hearing aids connected back to the TV streamer again. So I can have peace at times, and Barbara can watch the TV, and that's kind of cool. Okay, let's get on with the reading. It's apparently, I did not realize until I read this a short while ago, it is International Day of Peace today. I just didn't realize that. So I'm just going to have to hold on 1 second. I'm just doing a broadcast out live. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. All right. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I apologize. I had to take that call because it's a friend of mine who I was expecting his call, but he can wait 10 minutes. My computer's really doing wild and wonderful things right now because I updated the software yesterday, and well, maybe we have a bug. Okay, Honor International Day of Peace is the title to this reading, and I hope whatever I've been doing now has not put you off. It's a good reading. It doesn't need much explanation. Well, it needs a bit, but not a lot. The first quote is from Martin Luther King Jr.'s youngest daughter, Bernice King. And she says, the work is here, the work is offline, the work is online, the work is internal, the work is external, the work is in the streets, the work is in the C-suites, the work is in advocacy, the work is in art, the work is local, the work is global, and the work is wherever we are. How about that? Ernest Holmes in 365 Science of Mind, where else, on page 48 says, in this love I embrace the world and affirm that peace shall come on earth and goodwill shall exist among people everywhere. And this is from Mary Davis. Today at local time, people worldwide will observe a minute of silence in honor of the International Day of Peace. Had I known in advance, I would have done that. However, no, I don't think there's anywhere in the world where it's noon today. It's gone, even in Hawaii. This quiet moment offers us a chance to contemplate our personal contribution to peace on earth. How do we become instruments of peace? It's easy to be overwhelmed by the need, immobilized by the scope. But remember, none of us is responsible for holding it all. Our small contribution can make a big difference in the parts of the world within our reach. If we all take small steps toward a more compassionate world, together we create a wave of peace. Peace on earth begins with peace in our hearts. Use your daily spiritual practice, whatever that is, okay, to nourish your soul and locate the coordinates of the calm center within. From your calm center, use the power of prayer to send out radiant light to the planet. She says to all suffering beings, I'm going to change that. Send out light to the planet and to all beings. From your calm center, use the power of your word to uplift and empower, to build up and to bring together. From your calm center, use the power of your actions to show up, volunteer, donate, organize, join a cause. Love, peace, and prayer are not the stuff of spiritual lightweights, but the greatest, most powerful forces in the universe. Our united message of peace can become a massive beacon of divine light. We are together now for just this reason. Let's light the way, shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart, lantern to lantern. We can rise to this. Love is who we are. If you really believe, as I do, that we're connected to everything, and if we're connected to everything, we are connected in some way, shape, or form to human beings everywhere. Ernest Holmes talked about the race mind. He meant the group human subconscious mind. If that is true, then in our prayer time, our quiet time, our positive thinking times, we are actually influencing every single human being on the planet to some extent. Therefore, what we think every day, how we think about our friends, our enemies, everybody in between, we're impacting them in some way, shape, or form. So, what do? When we find ourselves thinking negative stuff about anyone or anything, the way that we can contribute to world peace is to stop immediately, change the wavelength into positivity and love. And I guarantee you, when enough of us do that, we will make the world a better place. And that's all I got to say on the subject. You and I individually are impacting the world with every single thought we have. What do? We think positive thoughts. In this day of divisiveness, in this day where we're coming up to a major election, I don't ask you to agree with me on my political beliefs, but what I do ask you to do, whatever your political beliefs are, is to honor the fact that I've got my own. And it's up to me to honor you. I may totally disagree with you, but it's up to me to honor you as a human being and your right to hold your own thoughts. And at the same time, it's up to me to advocate what I think in a positive manner, what I think is the way that we should be going. So that's really it. I'm the embodiment of peace in my thoughts, in my words, and in my actions. I'm the embodiment of peace in my thoughts, words, and actions, if you like. I create a better world right where I am. I create a better world right where I am. In other words, by the way I think, I feel, and I do. With that, I am back from the page I was on before. I am full screen here. I don't know how comfortable I am with myself, seeing myself on a 27-inch screen, full screen. It's kind of a little bit odd, but anyway, there it is. So, Reverend Lisa will be on tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock-ish. We will have our Sunday service at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Please tune in. If you miss any of them, fantastic. You can get the recording on Facebook, on Creative Life Spiritual Center's Facebook page, because we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. I'm David Durst. I'm one of the ministers there. And I just wish you a wonderful rest of the day, and just end by saying, the God in me honors the God in you. In other words, namaste.